Alright everyone, so welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day. It's Tuesday afternoon, almost 1:30, and I already had lunch. I posted on the community post. I had some crispy bean and cheese tacos, and Glenn was sleeping at that time, and I know he's really not into that. So I took some stuff out of the freezer. Well, one thing out of the freezer, but I knew we had the rest to complete it. So I'm going to make Glenn some cucumber spread on rye bread. Oh, I forgot the dill. Hold on. You also need this. So cucumber spread. The last time I made this, I think, was New Year's Day, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We had appetizers, I think it was, and that may have been the last time I made this. So at that time, when we get the rye bread, the loaf of rye bread, he's the only one that eats it. I don't like rye bread. So and he only uses it for this. So he has it for like 2 days. And then it didn't make sense to throw the rest of the loaf away. So I thought if we just froze it, it was really fresh at that time. If we froze it right away, would be okay for the next time he had it, which is right now. So, so that was New Year's. It's now April 2nd. Oh, yesterday was April Fool's Day, and Glenn didn't even play any jokes on me. You missed April Fool's Day on me, babe. I don't know if you heard Glenn. He said he didn't forget it. He just couldn't think of anything good. He usually likes to mess with me that way. So, all right. So for this cucumber spread, we're using soft rye bread. He likes the beefsteak brand. So yeah, I took this out of the freezer this morning. We're going to use an 8-ounce thing of softened cream cheese, a pack of ranch mixed, ranch dip mix, some dill weed, a cucumber, and a couple big tablespoons of sour cream to mix in with that. Alright, so I've done the video on this a few times, but I'll just go ahead and do the video for those who haven't seen it yet. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cream up this cream cheese before I add the mix and the sour cream to it. And then from there, all it is spreading on the, oh, I got to slice up the cucumber in rounds. Spreading the dip on this. You think I could talk today? So spreading the mix on the rye bread, putting cucumbers on top of that, and then sprinkling some dill weed on there. So let me get the mix done. I've never been good at that. But then again, I never try to do that. So all right, so I'm going to get this done. I won't make you watch that. And then we'll just finish making it. Alright everyone, so I've got the cucumbers cut up, I've got the mix done, and again I used a whole block, an 8-ounce block of softened cream cheese, 2 good-sized tablespoons of sour cream, and the entire packet of ranch dressing. So that's that. And the bread doesn't seem too bad, so it still seems soft. And the good thing is, when I had my crispy bean and cheese tacos, I did not use all the refried beans from the can. I only use half of them. So I still have half for tomorrow. I can make more. And usually this goes a couple days for Glenn. So now he has lunch for tomorrow as well. So that makes it easy on me. Alright, so first, oh, I don't know why I undid the bread again. So for those of you that don't know, when I was doing that snapping thing, some YouTubers, like when they're cooking or peeling veggies or cooking, you know, putting meat in the pan, they do that and it's already done. So it's not something I do. That was just like being funny. It wasn't really that funny though. All right. So what was I going to say? Oh, tonight I'll be making the chicken tenders. And I think what I'm going to do right after I get Glenn's lunch done, just kind of get a little bit of a head start on that supper tonight and start crushing up the cornflakes and the Doritos. I think I'm going to try to use our little food processor to crush up those Doritos. See if it works. That way I don't really have to touch them too much. Well, I wouldn't have to anyway. But I don't know if we have any Ziploc bags. So, all right. And again, I don't eat rye bread, but sometimes what I'll do is take the cucumber, put the spread over the cucumber and eat it like that. I don't eat the dill either. I was going to have a salad, but those bean and cheese crispy tacos filled me up pretty good. I really don't feel that hungry. More thirsty than anything. Alright. Now we're just going to line some cucumbers on there. And I cut them real thin. You can almost see through them. But Glenn likes them thin. If they're too thick, I'll just eat them. Yeah, we are supposed to get between 3 and 6 inches of snow. Right now, it's actually been raining all morning. We have gotten quite a bit of rain this season already. And it's supposed to turn to snow. And then we're supposed to get between 3 and 6 inches by tomorrow. So, but it's that time of the year where it melts fast after that, because the rest of the week is supposed to be 40s, and then at the end of the week it goes into the 50s. So, all right, so now I'm just going to sprinkle dill weed over it. All right, and that's it. Cucumber spread, and that's Glenn's lunch. And you just pick it up and bite into it. So, all right, I'm going to get Glenn his lunch, and then I think I'm going to start crushing that stuff up for dinner. All right, everyone, so I've already done some cornflakes. And normally when I crush up the cornflakes for chicken, the coating, I usually do it till it's like almost like a fine powder, but I think I'm going to leave them in bigger pieces this time. That way it looks like an actual cornflake coating. So I think I'm going to just leave it like that. Alright, so now let's see if the little food processor is going to chop up these little flaming hot taquitos. They look like little taquitos. Let's see. All right. Let's see if this works. Okay, so it's not working that great in here. In here. I think they're very hard, and because they're long, they're getting caught. They're pushing up this centerpiece, which is the blade. So I think I'm going to end up just throwing them in a bag and pounding them down. Oh well, we gave it a try. Alright, so now we're just going to crush them. I'm only going to do a little bit because he just wants to see if they're going to be too hot or if it would be something he'd do again. So alright, I think we're going to leave them like that. Okay, so those are done for supper, and I'll have to do this later. Alright, so I'm going to start taking Easter stuff down now, and then I may head into the craft rooms to see what I need to do next to start working with those items. Alright everyone, so I am in the craft room, and I took one of those heat transfers, and I had previously painted this bamboo cutting board that I got at the Dollar Tree. I painted this purple probably 2 weeks ago, and I just haven't hasn't come to me what to do with it. But then when I got these heat transfers with the butterflies, I thought I'd try it here in the corner. So I didn't record me doing it, but I already did it. So it's actually on the cutting board already. And I think it came out really good. I used this little heat press that I got from Temu, and it worked fine. So I didn't have a problem with it. The only thing, I don't know if I had it on too long, but you could see the outline here of the film that it came on. But if you look at it from afar, you're not going to see it. But next time I do it, I'll leave it on less amount of time to see if that still comes out. Because you could see the line of the film there where it was. So, and what I found, and I saw a video on YouTube also, somebody using a heat transfer on another product besides clothing, is when they tried to peel it up, the film, I could see that it was sticking, but some parts would come up, and I remembered on that person's video, it was best to wait till it was colder and then peel it up. And the colder it gets, you could see, like, when you press it on, it's like a darker color, but when it starts to cool off, it's almost like this film starts to just like pop off a little bit, and it's more faded. So that's how I knew to try those areas, and yeah, it worked great. I just wait till it cooled off, peeled it off just like that. So what I'm going to do is, on the rest of this, I think I want to put like some inspirational phrase or something over here, or I don't know, a Bible verse or something inspirational to put over here. And then I don't know if I'll hang it up or kind of just set it up, again putting those little wood blocks on the back and just having it sit up. Yeah, but I think the sticker is really beautiful. So that's what I did so far. I tried it. Now those bigger ones, I'm going to have to take the paint sticks, like these paint sticks, and glue a bunch of them together to make a bigger frame. Or get some bigger wood planks and then build a frame around it and then put those on there. When I got these paint sticks, these are the 12-inch ones. I thought I had ordered the bigger ones, the 5-gallon paint stir sticks. I think they're like 21 inches, but I got these by mistake. But I could use these too for some stuff, so I didn't send them back. But I got these a couple months ago already. Alright, so I just wanted to show you the mini heat press works, and it works to transfer those transfers onto something other than clothing. I think that really looks pretty. So, alright, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next. Alright, so I just wanted to show you guys that. Alright everyone, so I am going to start supper now, and I'm going to make the chicken tenderloin. So this is what I have here. I've got some flour, some egg wash. This is the Flaming Hot Dorito roll-ups, crushed up. And here are some cornflakes. So I think there's a total of 8 chicken tenderloins, I think. Either 6 or 8. But if there's 8 and we each get 4, Glenn would like 2 of them with just the Flamin' Hot Doritos on them. And then 1 with a little mixture of the Dorito and cornflake, and then 1 all cornflake. And of course I'm going to do all cornflake. So that's what we're doing. The oven just got done preheating, and we're going to get this going. We are going to have white rice, and while the chicken is in the oven and the rice is cooking, I'll be making a sweet and sour sauce. Alright, so let's get going on this. Alright, so I've got my chicken tenders here. I just went ahead and threw some salt, pepper, and onion powder on them before I put them in all of this. Alright, so we're just going to get started. I'm going to do Glenn's first. So we're going to put it in the flour first. Then in the egg. Make sure it's all covered in egg. Right, now we're going to put it in his Flamin' Hot Doritos. Oh, somebody had asked about the cats always sounding like they're in heat. No, Prissy is actually crying for me to put some more food down. And I mentioned this before, how picky she is. She eats the gravy and then leaves the rest. So I don't... If she's hungry enough, she's going to go eat. And I leave it there until she goes to eat. So, alright, we got our first piece with just Doritos. Flamin' Hot Doritos. So yeah. And she learns after a bit of time during the day, Mama's not going to cater to that. So then she goes to eat. So that's why you always hear her crying. And she is such a meower anyway. She's always meowing. So I just wanted to let you know, I just showed you the video of me doing the heat press in that butterfly picture. So I decided to try to get send back the letters that were like all wrinkled and crushed, and also the miter shears, because they're kind of useless to me if they don't cut one paint stick. So I went through the process, and it was very easy to process. It was a very easy process to get a refund or whatever they want. But then they came back and said I have an opportunity just to, I guess everybody gets one opportunity to get a refund without sending your products back. So you get to keep them and you get a refund. And I just checked and my credit's already there. So that, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, there's the second one. And then his third one is going to be some of this and some cornflakes. So I'm going to put a little bit of cornflake in this and give it a mix up. I think we'll just do this little one here. I'm going to do this one in the mixture, and then I'll do another regular size piece in here too. And I'll show you the sheet of chicken before I put it in. All right. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and finish getting all the chicken tenders done so I can get them in the oven, and then I'll be back before I actually put them in the oven so you can see what it looks like. Alright everyone, so here is all the chicken tenders ready to go in the oven. As you can see, all the cornflakes and the Dorito things stuck really well to it. So let's get them in the oven, and I'm going to get some rice going and we'll be back. Alright everyone, so here is our chicken tenders, and we're going to get plated up right now. So I'm just going to move this to the side. Gypsy thinks it's time to play ball. Alright. I'm going to give Glenn one of his hot ones, one of his medium ones, and a regular one. Alright, some white rice. And some sweet and sour sauce. Alright, I'm going to take this to Glenn, and I'll be back with mine. Alright everyone, so I'm going to go ahead and serve my plate. So it was about 40 or 45 minutes. Got that. Alright, got some white rice. Glenn usually uses a sweet and sour sauce for his rice. I'm going to use soy sauce. Kikkoman is the only soy sauce I like. And I am going to have some sweet and sour sauce to dip my chicken in. And we're also having mango peach applesauce. This is delicious. Alright everyone, so that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I really appreciate all your support. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.